G'day everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we got some more Ducks versus them. This is going to be game 9 versus Iowa. Let's jump in. Let's have a look at this one.
Today, Oregon will definitely need to bring their A game. Gonna be a slobber knocker?
It could be.
Jorgie, it's going to be one of those games today.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that word up because I've thought about it all week long, and it feels like that type of game today with these two teams just are like two heavyweight fighters going at each other in the middle of the field.
All right, read this for me, Pancho.
Choose only one. Choose either to be a warrior, to be an ordinary man. The second choice does not exist on this earth.
Second choice does not exist on this earth. You either choose to be a warrior or an ordinary man. If you're in this program, I'm hoping you chose to be a warrior. Right, but you gotta make that decision this week about what a warrior does. The samurai warrior was one of the best warriors of all time. Known for their stoic, disciplined culture and fighting skills. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize is the respect that the samurai had for their opponent. I think you guys have heard in my voice how much I respect Iowa and how they do things. Everybody knows about the Children's Hospital. Right, this is one of the coolest things that they got going on at Iowa. We want to be a part of that. Acknowledge that. Everybody on the same page there? So regardless of where we're at in the game, we get the opportunity to win with the kids at the Children's Hospital, we're going to do that.
Welcome, Oregon head coach Dan Lanning into enemy territory.
The shoes, man.
You like the
They
shoe
fresh
game?
to death, man. Tell me about it.
So my good friend Ollie, he is a T-cell cancer survivor. He's 10 years old at Dornbecker Hospital. They partner with Nike and they create shoes. Right, these guys, they raised over $40 million for Dornbecker Hospital. It's an unbelievable cause. He wants to be a chef someday. You can see he's got the fork and the spoon in there. He's got some cool accessories. So shout out to Ollie. Wanted to rock these today.
My name is Ollie. I am from Eugene, Oregon, and I am 10. My favorite part is probably the olive leaf. When I was born, I had a tree planted, and it was an olive tree. I got nominated by my nurse, Kiara. My mom and dad, I got back from school and they're like, hey, you have a meeting with your design team. And I'm like, what? We've got removable patches.
Oh.
It's the Oregon Duck one because I love the Oregon Ducks, the volleyball team. I knew the players and the staff there. It was inspiring. I was diagnosed in kindergarten, and then I relapsed, and then I had a bone marrow transplant, and now I'm doing better in school and playing sports.
Let's go. How are we doing?
Oh my God.
Ollie, what's up, brother?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. I want to see those bad boys. Oh my gosh. You came up with this whole thing?
Yeah.
I've never seen that ever on a shoe.
It's the first time it's ever been on the shoe.
That's so cool, man. And then tell me, so this is the ingredients then, or what?
Yeah, like something like that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so cool. Dude, this had to take some serious planning out.
10 months.
10 months?
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool cause, man.
Thank you.
It's a pretty cool cause. It means a lot to me and my family too. They've been through it, man. You've been through the ringer. How you feeling?
Good.
Warrior, man. Stud.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome. You're gonna have the best story ever when this is over with.
Thank you.
Very cool. Glad you're kicking butt, man. Fires me up, man. We need Duck fans. Good to have good ones, especially ones that have great stories like yours. That's right. I mean, I always say, like, adversity, man, those are gonna write the best books. You get the best story. So very cool.
I'm lucky to be in a place where I know that I'm home. And I've got unbelievable support, great players that I get to coach. Very similar to an atmosphere like this where our fans love our program. Really lucky to be a part of that. Like these moments, you're gonna live your whole life and you're gonna sit back and say, man, like how good did we have it? Let me talk to you guys. I know we always say ignore the machine, but God, I love what the machine's giving us right now. You guys are seeing it too, right? Look down here at the bottom, man. The danger meter for Oregon to lose to Iowa, right? Biggest upset potential of the week.
I'm just telling you, this is a dangerous game for Oregon. A dangerous game.
Hey. Oregon loses Saturday.
This reminds me a lot of a game that we played here on the road as a team before some of you guys got in this program. Anybody got an idea what this one kind of feels like? Why'd you say Utah, Noah?
They had us losing that game.
Everybody was picking us to lose that game, weren't they? Right, what do you think the people think of you right now? You're already hearing it from the talking heads, Dave. What do they think of us? They don't think nothing about us. They put any respect on y'all's name? Do you guys realize offense? Let me give you a little picture. Everybody talks about their strength and how good their run defense is. You know who has the most explosive runs in college football right now? The Oregon Ducks. You guys realize that? There's only 3 teams in the nation right now, man. Let me paint a little picture for you. 3 teams in the nation right now that have a top 10 defense and a top 10 offense. You know who's one of those teams? The Oregon Ducks. It's like everybody's forgotten what you've done. So you know what we just do? We just don't remind them. Always coming forward, never going back. Was there any retreat in the Samurai? Samurai a little bit different, right? It's time for us to be a little bit different this week. Right? Where you operate the way of the warrior. You got 2 choices. You can be an ordinary man, or you can be a warrior. In my mind, there is no choice. You gotta take what you want! You gotta take what you want! Let's go! Way of the warrior, man. How's the warrior handle his business? No hesitation. No fear. Understand, it's gonna be a fight. Right? It's exactly what we want. I want you to look to your right and your left. Look at the people you're gonna be fighting with. Ain't nobody I'd rather go to battle than these guys in this room. A warrior doesn't seek comfort, man. A warrior smiles at discomfort. Right? This is the environment we were meant to compete in. And the only people we need are the people in this room. FIBU.
The Hawkeyes have been flying high the last month, but the Ducks are built for water. A top 20 matchup. It's the number 9 Ducks of Oregon against the 20th ranked Hawkeyes of Iowa.
Guys, it is cold, it is wet. This is going to be a physical game. Really shaping up to be an old school slugfest here at Kinnan.
10:03 left first quarter, no score, Oregon, Iowa. Snap, over the head of the punter. It's going to go all inside of the 1-yard line. Finally kicks it out of the end zone. 2-point safety.
So if I save you, we get 2 points.
And that safety saved our ass. I'm just going to put it out there. Saved our ass.
Yeah, boys! Safety! Let's do it! Let's do it!
2-0 Oregon. Yes, 2-0 Oregon. And back to throw off, little play action. Pressured, sacked. 2 already got to him.
This game's about beating them at their own game, right? They don't give up explosive runs. We create explosive runs. Our backs are going to be a strength for us in this game.
Now they come into this game, and all we hear about all week is how physical Iowa is. I bet he looked right at that offensive line and said, show me something.
So you got to bring the fight and establish who's going to win that line of scrimmage.
And they'll move the chains, and Oregon will have a fresh set of downs to start the second quarter. All the patients up there, Children's Hospital, are going to wave, and all the 70,000 fans here are going to wave back.
That's such a good tradition.
It's cool because you have people that like are encouraging you and like they're distracting you from treatment. I think it's cool. It'd be really fun and to see like other people waving at you.
One of the great traditions, that's the Iowa wave to the kids over at the Children's Hospital.
That is a great tradition. Nothing worse than seeing kids in hospital. Nothing.
All right, what do I like on offense? Zach, you like this play? Yeah? Like it? So Zach's going to load up into the backfield. Good movement up front. Nice job on the kick. You guys tell me if you like that picture. Love this stretch setup. Look at this defense. Gets these guys running. Helps set up our single block. Cut off. Right? Vertical run. Looks on these type of runs against them. It can be a real positive. Pushing piles, moving forward.
21 Zach Grace. 21 Zach Grace.
And you got to believe the trenches in that running game are going to be really, really important.
We have to play physical football, they say. And they're going to bring in Jordan Davidson and the fullback, Zach Grace. That worked pretty well.
QB must. In this game, what do I need the quarterbacks to do? We got to be elite in our coverage recognition. The jam carry corners, you can see the matches. Our quarterbacks got to be elite in recognizing and finding the soft zones, right? Moving guys with their eyes.
Time, throw, wide open, catch made. Jamari Johnson.
Held up well in that offensive line. The good jobs allows Dante Moore to sit in there and get the easy sail route to the tight end.
It's not going to be about a direct attack. It's not going to be about who throws the first bomb. It's going to be about the team that wins throughout the game because we're executing a plan, right? Everybody thinks that this game plays to their strength, right? And if you don't have a chip on your shoulder, right? Shame on you. This is a great opportunity for us to go out there and go execute. We've prepared really well.
Back to the ground, back to Jordan Davison, and Davison all the way down to the 19-yard line. So a nice mix of run and pass here.
Definitely has this Iowa Hawkeye defense reeling. They don't know which way they're coming with these plays. Nice play, nice execution.
Running back must. What do we have to do with running back? They're going to have free hats at times. So we have to be physical runners at back, right? He's going to be the free hat. So how do you handle the free hat? You run through the free hat.
And Iowa can't contain down the sideline towards the end zone and in. D'Air Hill, touchdown, Oregon.
They're willing to play physical run football now. What a drive. 8 plays, 82 yards.
9-0 Oregon.
Let's go! Come on! I told you! That's how you run the football! That's how you run it!
Good job on both of them. Keep your head up, right? Shoulder pass down. Bend at the what? Bend at the knee, not at the waist. Yes, right? Put your pass down. Yeah. Pat, eyes up. Right, there you go.
Oregon gets a big drive, scores a touchdown, and then Iowa comes right back with a drive of their own. And it is a 9-7 ball game. You cannot let Iowa get points on this drive here before half.
Defense has got to bow their back. They've been playing outstanding football, and this is a huge drive for the Ducks defense.
Going to get it, lose yardage. Ducks, great lateral movement down that defensive line, just closed down the running route.
Biggest third down of the day for Iowa. And Gronowski goes down, swarmed under, and it's Bryce Betcher.
This Oregon defense has stood up. They have answered the physical call.
Well done. Ducks will have time. 1:43 remaining and 2 timeouts. Woodington gets the ball up the middle. Nice big hole. There he goes across the 30. First down run, a pickup of 12.
And another big run, and Noah Whittington stiff-arming his way all the way down around the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, Coach Lanning, who said we left, Coach? We ain't never left, Coach.
On third down and 3. It's been the Noah Whittington show so far on this drive. He's got another one. But giving it to that guy's just a first down machine.
What else gives me confidence in this game? I don't always sit up here and talk about changing the game in special teams. You look at how this team has won. They've won because other teams just spotted them points. We care about special teams right here. We care.
All right, special teams. This to me is where we win the game, man.
This would be his longest of the season and his wettest of the season. And it is perfect. Add 3 to the Ducks as we go to intermission.
Yes! Told y'all before this thing started, it's going to be about our brand of football. We've rushed for 137 yards right now. They've rushed for 26. What have we done a good job of? Let's own the ball here in the second half. I still want to take away defense. Right? Takeaway can change the game. Doing a really good job in special teams. Let's continue to attack. Doing it for our partner and the brother next to us. Here we go, everybody. Bring it up. Let's go! Let's go, boy.
It's going to be tough for either team to score, so your defense has to carry the day, leading 12-7 here.
Corners must. Eye discipline really plays in this game. One of the biggest pieces is how we handle crack replace. We're going to look like we're playing coverage and be in position to show up in the run. So let's talk about why we're going to be a separator. Here's one of the calls I really like defensively. Here's a look at us running in practice. Edge is showing up, allows the backer to close the fit. Right, we got the halves up top. Showing up, the corners are going to have to show up and tackle in this game. All right, y'all want to run over here? I don't know. What about over here? Hell yeah. Right? We don't look like this. Right, what will we have over here? Well, the star in the corner right there.
Must get the ball back for our offense. This game's going to be about possessions. We're going to have limited possessions on O. So defense, it's about getting off the field. It's everybody going to the ball and everybody punching and attacking the ball. Ball's going to be wet. It's our ball security versus their ball security.
So second down and 8 from the Oregon 17-yard line. And Weecham's going to get it. Ball came loose. The ball came loose, but he was down.
Boy, they blew that whistle quick.
Boy, they did, didn't they?
We'll get a look at it here again. That ball's loose. That ball's loose. That's a fumble.
They're going to look at it.
It looks out. It looks out. It's out. The ball is out. The ball's out. It's an immediate recovery. Like, he didn't even have his hands on it. Bear has it.
That's a little funny dude.
Freshman of the year.
Yes, sir. Great job, D.
But a tremendous hit by the true freshman Brandon Finney on that play.
What a flip of the script for Oregon and for Iowa.
And it's a keeper for Dante Moore. Big opening off the left side, and it's a foot race right now. He'll run out of bounds, but he's got the biggest play of the day for the Ducks. Sappington hit from 46 earlier. They got the hold down, and he got the kick through.
15-7, Oregon with the lead with 44 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
That's a cut. That's a cut. This is where I dig deep, man. This is where I dig deep. Do my job. You gotta find a way. Hey, boys, it's 15 rounds. It's gotta be everything you got. Your best is beating right now. Hey, let's go, Mama. I got you, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Got you, Mama.
That Oregon rush defense, nothing has been easy.
Every yard right now is huge. One possession game. Kick on the way. Has he got enough? Yes, he does. A 58-yarder, and it's 15-10. 2-minute timeout. This might be the ball game right here. 4th and goal. 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Going to keep it. Go up the middle. He will walk it in. Oregon down by 1. 1:51 remaining. This is playing right into Oregon's hands because they got a 2-minute offense that's as good as anybody in the nation.
We do 2 minutes. Everything. Nobody do 2 minutes like this.
Hey, just like practice now. 150, go win this one. Let's go. Hey, we just stay running. All we need is a field goal. Reset. Good. So kick is still going to win the game.
Just keep reminding our players it's only us, right? We did a really good job, like at Penn State, with the breathing. I want to see that show up from our coaching staff in this game, right? Constant reminders about reset. It's about the next play. We know it's going to be a 4-quarter battle.
I want to remind you guys what we do on the road. But Raj, where you at, Raj? What are we going to say to you this game? Are you not entertained? What makes the Warrior different? They have no fear. No fear of death. No fear of failure. Right? They walk in there and they know that they're prepared for the moment. You're prepared for this moment.
Being a warrior means like being tough and strong. Yeah. We can do hard things. Being a warrior means fighting through hard times because it can help you finish.
Now it's Dante Moore's turn.
And runs are way alive, right? We got 3 timeouts. Runs are way alive. Yes, tempo.
3 of their key receivers, they're going to have to do it without those guys.
They're down at 2. Noah Whittington. And he got what he needed. First down.
What a ball game this has been.
Yeah, it sure has.
All right, this has just been, and you know what, guys? What did we say we thought it would be?
We knew it'd be. Right?
Just like this.
Just like this.
Just like
Bloody stressful is what the ball game was. Bloody stressful.
this.
Atticus Sappington hoping for a field goal chance. Moore throws to the outside. This one's complete to McClellan, and another first down. They're at the 49. Now the clock starts. Less than a half minute. Dante Moore throws. Oh, what a catch and throw to Malik Benson.
First down at the 27-yard line of Iowa with 23 seconds remaining. Gutsy throw by Dante Moore.
That was a
and
brilliant
catch.
That throw and catch, absolutely fantastic.
That's not a window. That's a porthole.
Great throw catch.
Oh, boy, Lee! That ball! Number 4!
Quick throw, catch inside. McClellan goes to the 21 and down.
This offense to get down the field like that, got him into position, but you got to make the kick.
It's going to come down to Atticus Sappington, the senior out of Portland.
This will be a 39-yard field goal try for what could be the game winner. Kick is on the way up. It's long enough. It looks good! Atticus Sappington has given Oregon the lead. And the Ducks are 3 seconds away from escaping Iowa with a hard-fought victory here tonight at Kinnick Stadium. That's it. The ball game's over. Woo! Oregon has defeated the Iowa Hawkeyes in one of the craziest football games we have seen in a long time. Put it in the win column. Ducks have defeated Iowa 18-16 on a crazy Saturday night here in the month of November. What a ball game.
A lot of people wondered whether Oregon could win this type of game.
We ain't physical enough. Talking about we run the trenches.
Are you not entertained? Oh my God!
ASAP, boom. Bro, what?
What I said, this moment, this for you, baby. Told you about this. They doubted us the whole week. We just put on the show out there. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, gang.
How fun was that for Hey, I know every one of you maybe felt like I did, man. My heart was pounding, but I never stopped believing in what this team could do. And you talk about all we need is another second. All we need is another moment. We rushed for 261 yards. Man, talk about that 2-minute drive at the end there by offense. Talk about the ice in our veins and our kicker. A complete team effort. And I'm just going to tell y'all, man, it's hard to go win in a place like that versus a team like that. And you guys never quit. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right? And not with any other group.
I tell you what, all week I've been hearing from people that, you know, going to Iowa, beating Iowa is a tough game, even for anybody that goes there. You know, there's been a lot of teams that have gone there and have come away with the loss. So, you know, nervous going into the game, thinking, oh, this is going to be a tough one. But then it comes down to the last, 3 seconds. It's like, oh, my God. Talk about tough, but, the boys never gave up. It was shocking weather, the rain and the sleet, slippery field, slippery ball. It's just they came away with the win. But, it was a tough game too. So that Iowa wave, one of the best things, as I said, there's nothing worse than children in hospital. If you can brighten their lives, even just for a moment, why not? That's the best way to do it. So that was brilliant. That was really good. I liked it. Man, I felt nervous watching that again. It's like, I know we win, come on. But just watching it again, feeling those emotions again, it's just like, oh my God. Let's not have any more close ones like that this year. It's just tough. That was a tough game. All kudos to Iowa as well too. They never gave up either. So, they were there for the fight right down to the last wire too. So, kudos to those boys as well. But coming away with the win from Iowa, fantastic. Obviously, they were a ranked team. They weren't when we were going to play them. But now they're ranked, and we've got another ranked team to go. So it's better for us for our schedule too. So all we got to do now is a couple more games, end the season strong, and we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens. So let me know if you enjoyed that, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Oh, you're still here? You want more content? Why don't you check out my Patreon down here? You'll get plenty more content and some exclusive videos over there too. If not, why not check out this one over here?